So here we're supposed to construct a triangle, and this triangle is triangle ABC, and there are a few conditions here. Number one is AB to be 6 centimeters, and of course AC to be 8.2 centimeters, and the angle from A to B through A to C through B is 68 degrees. We're also supposed to locate the midpoint. So I'm going to make it easier, a little bit simpler. So you need your geometrical set of instrument, very important, so that when you are constructing it, you have your full instrument, very full. So first of all, we might need to draw a straight line. I'm just going to draw a straight line. Now, we want to make it 6 centimeter. I'll choose this one as my starting point. I'll make it as A, and then I'll measure 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters from point A. We've been told that from point A is 6 centimeters to B. So I'm putting that one. So it's 6 centimeters. So from A, putting the mouse, not the mouse, sorry, the needle here, and then I make a mark at point B. A to B is 6 centimeters. So this is B. That is 6 centimeters. Now another thing that we need to measure is the angle and point AC. So we have an angle of 60 degrees, angle ABC. You see, angle ABC, the angle at B, that's what we are looking for. From A to C, but the angle at B. So you put your protractor at B, as I've done, that way, and then you measure the angle 60 degrees. This is 68, so it's somewhere here. Be very keen with 68, 65, 66, 67, 68, it's here. That is it. So it's going to be the line must go in that order. So it's going to be a straight line through B. We don't know how far, but it should be like 8 point something from A. So I'm just counter checking whether my pencil touches that point B. So that is it. So this is the angle 68 degrees. Now I'm only remaining with one thing in order to get point C, that is AC to be 8.2 centimeters. So I'm also coming again to my protractor, to my ruler, and extend my compass to 8.2. That is it. So from A, I'm going to mark 8.2 above. Now this meeting point is where we have C. That is the point we have C. So we combine. We now make a straight line from A to C to make us a full triangle. Now we have a triangle like that. We don't know all the other angles, but you can counter check your angles. Probably if you want to be sure what angle you had, let me give you the angle at A, so that when you be counter checking to know whether your value looks closer to mine. My angle at A is around 70. So if you get something like 70, 71, 69, it's good. The angle at C, well, my protractor does not reach there well, so it's covered by this spiral thing, avoiding it from being straight, but just this 70 degrees is enough. So this is 8.2 centimeters. Now this is a triangle. Now from here, now we're supposed to make something called bisection. So we are going to create perpendicular bisector of each line in order to identify the midpoint. And the only thing that will ensure that your midpoint is perfect is if you can circumscribe your triangle perfectly. So let's start by bisecting C, perpendicular bisector of C. So you can put your needle at C because we want to find CB. You can make an arc somewhere here. Don't make it so far. Somewhere here. and then you can put it again at B and make sure the arcs meet. If they don't meet, you just go back to C to make sure that they meet. So now once they meet, now that is the perpendicular bisector of C, so you can join the lines. Now perpendicular bisectors are the one that identify the midpoint. That is it. So we can also bisect AC. So I'm putting somewhere there. I don't know where it will be, but let me just try for C. Oh, it was almost there. So the side A wasn't long enough, so I can extend the arc that way. Now I have the two arcs from AC. Remember, you do the arc on both sides, and then the intersection point of the arcs, that's where we join. Here and here. So that is it. Now we still remaining with bisecting the lower side. The lower side will be a little bit critical because I don't want it to be inside the triangle. So I might have to do upper bisection, make very short arcs. I'm going to make short arcs so that they don't affect. Luckily, I made downward arc. I didn't know my book was far, but I made an arc downward. Even on this other side, I made an arc. Now, where they are meeting, we can combine them. We can combine this one to this one. Make sure that they are passing between the center of this and the center of this other one. There and there, so combine them. Now you see mine meets exactly here. It's not at the center because this is not an equilateral triangle. Something should not lie you that this is at the center. You cannot be lied to about that. Now let's confirm whether it's a midpoint. You see, if the vertices, if you fix your compass so that the pencil touches one of the vertices, that way, you can't check it, it's just going to touch all the other vertices. That means you can draw a perfect circle around this figure. A perfect circle means that you understand the midpoint of this triangle. This is the midpoint, and this becomes the midpoint. That is the midpoint. Now someone asked me, how do we bisect an angle? If you want to bisect an angle, let me just show it here. If you want to bisect an angle, you just have an angle like this. Let's say you have an angle like this. You have an angle like that, whatever angle it is. So if you are to bisect it, you just put your compass at the angle, somewhere there. It's like you're creating a circle, but you just make sure they are arcs. Make an arc on both sides, equal sides. Doesn't matter how long the compass is. All this time I've not been showing you how long the compass is, as long as you maintain equal measures. And then here you can extrapolate your compass if you want it to be far away, the arcs. Of course, you can also do the other side to make the arc. Now from there you can combine. From here, now this makes an exact bisector. It bisects this angle. If this angle was 60, then it bisects into 30, 30. Let's see what was the original angle. Well, my original angle happens to be around 58. So it means that my this small angle should be 29 because this is 58, and you can see indeed this is 29. because 29 times 2 is 58. So this is like 29, and this is 29. That is a perpendicular bisector, and it happens to all from 180 degrees, 90, 45, and other things. So that is it. Construction of triangles, and of course construction of perpendicular bisectors, and also construction the bisecting angles. Thank you. Let me know in case there is a problem needed to be addressed.